So, you just finished your set today?
I did indeed,
yeah?
yes.
How was it?
It was amazing.
Was it?
Yeah, it was really, really nice. I was nervous because that's the biggest gig I've ever done. And I was really, really scared. But it was lovely, and like because I was really nervous building up to it because the lineup is so strong. I felt like, I'll be really out of my depth. But they're really lovely and receptive, and they just kind of went with everything that everyone's done so far. So yeah, it was lovely. Thank you.
Yeah, good. Because you're kind of new onto the comedy scene, aren't you?
Comparatively, yeah. Yeah, I've been going for like 2.5 years, which is, yeah, in the grand scheme of things, that's really new. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm new, so.
New, fresh face.
Yeah, I wouldn't say fresh face. I look like absolute shit.
You don't look too bad. I mean, look a bit tired.
Stop it, please. No, but seriously, I look great. Yeah, looking really good today. Yeah.
So, yeah, you said you started about 2013?
June 2013 was my first ever gig. I entered a competition called Say You Think You're Funny for my first ever gig, and it was really, really fun. I didn't get through, but I really enjoyed it, so I stuck with it. And now I'm doing it for a living, which is ridiculous. Like, I'm bound to be found out sooner or later. But at the moment, it's just really, really nice and really fun. Yeah, very lucky.
Cool. So what actually made you get into comedy then?
I'd always wanted to do it. I'd always been kind of like funny, like the funny person in my group of friends, because everyone kind of is who does stand-up, I think. But I was sort of put off doing it because it seemed like an impossible thing to do. Like, it's just like, it's crazy there, because the only stand-up you really see on telly is people like in huge arenas, and you thought like, well, that's not in any way a thing you can just get onto. But it is. It's the most readily accessible thing you can, most readily accessible art form, I think, going, because you can sort of go and see comedy for like £3 and see someone really famous doing some new material, whatever. But I kind of put off doing it, and then it's sad now. But around the time that I started doing stand-up, my best friend died, and it was really sad. But he always told me I should do it. So I just thought, well, life's too short. So I did it, and it was the best thing I ever did.
Oh.
It was, yeah. Really.
So he's kind of your inspiration to
push
yourself more.
Yeah. I mean, he's kind of the bottom line of everything is that I'm kind of doing it because, I want to make the most of that. If he can't be here anymore, I want to make the most of his legacy by sort of channeling it into something positive, I guess.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm a nice person. So.
Another question. Your inspiration for your content now, where's that come from? Because I saw your song chicken song.
Oh God, that awful chicken song. Oh no, is that still around?
Yeah.
Oh God. God. Okay, fine. What's the question?
Where do you get your inspiration for your content?
Oh, okay. Well, typically, because that one was actually that chicken song was the thing I did. I was commissioned to do that as part of the Leamington Spa Comedy Festival, which was sponsored by Nando's. Yeah. So that was the most probably contrived thing I've ever done. And it was So that didn't come particularly naturally. That wasn't like an idea that I had. That was someone saying like, "Can you do this song?" And I was like, oh, "Fine." But typically, the sort of stuff that I write, it's more inspired by I don't know, trying to sort of, because basically I hate musical comedy. Generally, like there's some amazing musical comedians out there, like Flight of the Conchords are amazing, Tim Minchin, Tom Basden, Bill Bailey's amazing, David O'Doherty. But on the circuit, like the professional circuit, there are a lot of really bad, boring musical comedians who just kind of get by, just kind of like doing parody and stuff, and that's not really for me. So what I contrive to do is write musical comedy for people who hate musical comedy by subverting the form and kind of being a bit more. This sounds really wanky. But just being a bit more, I guess, knowing about it, like kind of like acknowledging that it's, people don't like it and sort of trying to challenge the expectations. God, that sounds awful. I'm just really good at comedy, so it just comes really easily. Just put that in. Just say that instead.
And you just put it to music.
Just easy.
And you wrap it all together.
So easy. Yeah. Just doing David Brent now. Okay. Guilty. Now carry on. So, what am I doing? You can use all this. This is all gold.
But also noticed that you've actually got a few awards and that for the past couple of years.
Yeah.
You've been doing stuff and that. So, what do you think is your greatest achievement so far?
I think my greatest achievement in comedy was getting, because in terms of what benefited me and really sort of kicked my sort of career, if you can call stand-up a career, like up a gear, was when I got onto the AAA showcase in Edinburgh, which is like a big thing. It's been going for a long time, and it's only like 3 comedians do it every year, and it's in the Pleasance Courtyard, which is like the big Edinburgh venue. And I wasn't going to go to Edinburgh at all, but then I got onto that, and it kind of, I was like, well, I can't not go when I got offered it. So that's the biggest achievement, I think, because that felt like an achievement. All the competitions I've done, it feels, it is a lottery. Like, there are so many good comedians in this country who are completely undiscovered, just sort of do the open mics and stuff who don't really get anywhere. And like competitions, like if you do consistently well, it looks really good for you. You know, it does help, and people sort of see that, and they give you a chance that you wouldn't otherwise get. But I wouldn't feel like I've achieved anything with a competition, but I feel like I've achieved stuff with getting something that someone has like specifically liked what I do to put me onto this. Yeah, it feels like that feels like they're taking more of a punt on me. So yeah, that feels like more of an achievement, I think.
Cool. What, you know, beginning of the year, you got this. Is there anything else coming up in the upcoming year that people should know about? Or?
I'll be doing the Edinburgh Festival again. I'll do the whole run. I'm not sure on what capacity yet. I'll probably be splitting a show with someone on the Free Fringe, so keep an eye out for that. Please, we really need the numbers. But no, I'm just sort of gigging on the circuit really, because I'm kind of like, as you said, I'm quite new, so I'm not someone like Nish, who's amazing, who's on tonight as well, or Jen, who's been going for a while, is also amazing. Like, I'm like Sophie, of course, who won the newcomer at Edinburgh this year, which is a huge deal, and she really deserved it because she's brilliant. So they're like several steps above me on the comedy ladder. So I feel very much that this is the year, after everything that sort of was kind of interstation last year, where I kind of got to Edinburgh for the first time, did competitions and stuff. This is the year I feel like I have to prove myself as a circuit comic, and the year after that I can sort of focus on specifics of kind of, you know, trying to take a show up or whatever. So at the moment I'm just kind of just gigging all the time. So there's not really anything to look out for, annoyingly. But you should go on my Twitter because I really need the numbers. So please, thanks.
I did have a bit of a stalk on your Twitter and your Facebook.
Didn't follow me though, so yeah,
I did.
Weird that you didn't follow me.
I did.
Impolite. Unbelievable.
What was your tweet you put the other day? Something about rolling dice onto a
That's a really good joke.
event?
Yeah, it's a really strong joke. If you want to know the joke, look up my Twitter. Give me a follow. I'm not giving that away. Not that solid gold.
No, it did have me laughing a bit.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Please. Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for coming in and talking to us.
No worries, that was really fun.
Yeah, good luck in the future.
Thanks, man.